Hey viewers, Michael Warren here from Essential Guitar Lessons, and let's learn how to play Get the Funk Out on guitar by Extreme. This is an awesome song for intermediate to advanced players with a great groove. Now they're tuned to E flat, but I'll keep my guitar just in standard E tuning. Don't forget, if you like this lesson, to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Songs and lessons are uploaded weekly. If you're having any problems with this song, leave a comment and let me know how you go with this one. So let's get into it. Now before we get into the song, there is a second guitar, and it's basically palm muting nearly through the whole song, and it changes a little bit every now and then. It does a fast part, then a slow part as well. So if you hear parts playing with the bass, it's normally that second guitar doing this palm muting, and it's just doing a down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, most of the way through the song. It doesn't do it so much in the pre-choruses. So. And occasionally he throws in a fast one there as well, and that's going through most of the song. If you listen, you'll hear that percussive sound through all the parts except really the pre-chorus. So let's get into it. So we're going to start after the bass plays for 4 bars, and we're just going to do 2 mutes, down, up, and then play the 15 on the E string there. So down, up, and then do that again. And then next time we do after the 2 count, so we go 1, 2, and we do it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 15 again, and then another 2. And then the next one we do 3 times, but it's a quick 1, down, up, and on the up hit the 15. So. And then just another 2 mutes, and the 15 again. So let me do that slowly for you, it's a little confusing. So starting. And that's it slowly. So now let's play that up to speed. So this comes in after the drum solo at the start, and then we have 4 bars of the bass, and then we kick in with this little part. So let's do that up to speed now. So our verse is going to start with a slide down, and then we're going to play this B flat, but we're only playing the D, G and B string on the 3rd fret, and we're going to slide up to the 5th fret, and then go back to the 3rd fret. Then we're going to do 2 palm mutes on the 3rd fret on the D string, and then do the slide up to the 5th fret and back to the 3rd fret again. And then 2 palm mutes on the open A string. Now this time we're going to do a C sus4, so we're going to have the 5th fret on the D and the G string, and the 6th fret on the B string, and we're going to pull off back to the 5th fret. 2 palm mutes on the open A again, and then our 3 slide up to 5, back to 3 again. So let me play that part slowly for you. Then we'll do it up to speed so you can hear how it's going to sound. So we have our slide first. And let's do that up to speed. This is just the first part of our verse, and then we'll move on from there, starting with our slide. And then from there we're going to the 2nd fret on the D string, and this is a palm mute, 3rd fret on the E string, and then open E string. And then we're doing these octave chords. We're playing the 1st fret on the A string and the 3rd fret on the G string, sliding up 2 frets and then go back again. And then do our 2nd fret again on the D string, 3rd fret on the E string and open, and palm muted again. And then do our octave chords again, exactly the same, sliding up 2 frets and back. And then this time we're gonna do the open E string, 3rd fret, E string and open E string to finish that off. So let me play that part slowly for you. And from there we're going back to the start, just leaving out the slide. So let me do that whole verse, first part of the verse for you up to speed so you can hear how that's going to sound. And then from there we just repeat that all again, so we just do that 2 times through, so we're going back to our, we do that all the way through, and then we do it a 3rd time, and the only thing that changes this time is the last part. We don't put the O, 3, O on at the end before the pre-chorus, so we have, and then we finish there. So we're playing the whole part through 3 times. It's only the last one that changes before we go into the pre-chorus. So let me now play that whole verse for you up to speed. And that's our verse, and every time it does the verse, it does that the same each time. So now for the pre-chorus, it's pretty similar each time we do it. We're going to start on a B flat power chord, so 1st fret on the A string, 3rd fret on the D and the G, and we just play that and hold for 4, 2, 3, 4, then just move up 2 frets to our C, and we hold this for 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do it down up on that, so 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go to a D sharp 9 chord, so we're going to have the 6th fret on the A string, the 5th fret on the D string, and the 6th fret on the G and the B, and we hold that again, 2, 3, and do down up to finish that. And then just move that up 2 frets, so on an F9, and play that 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's your pre-chorus there. That's not too hard, so let's play that up to speed now. So let me play from the end of the verse into that pre-chorus for you up to speed. And you can do a slide down at the end there, and then we're into our chorus. Let's have a look at that now. So for our chorus, we're going to start on the G chord. We're just going to play the 3rd fret on the E string, and then do an upstroke on the 3rd fret on the E and the B. So, then we're going to do this palm muting part all on the E string. We're going to play the open E string, 5th fret, 6th fret, back to the 3rd fret 2 times, and then 5th fret, 6th fret, and then back to the 3rd fret with a pinched harmonic there, and we do that 2 times. So let me play that slowly for you. This is just the first part of the chorus. And then from there we go into a C power chord, so 3rd fret on the A, 5th fret on the D and the G. We play that 2 times. Play the 3rd fret on the A string 2 times palm muted. And and then A string 5, slide up to 7, play the 5th fret on the G string, then play the 7th fret on the A string, and then do 7, slide to 8 on the A string, play the 5th fret on the G string, play the 8th fret on the A string, and then 7, slide to 8 again on the A string, play the 5th fret on the G string, and then on the D string 8, 8, 7, 5, and then on the A string 5, 7 there. So let me do that part slowly for you, it's a little bit confusing. And they're the parts of the chorus, so let's do that up to speed. It does that whole thing through 2 times, and then on the last one, instead of just playing the 7 once, we play it 2 times and end with a slide down there. So let me play that chorus up to speed for you. It's a little bit tricky, there's a few parts in there that can be quite hard. So. And that's our chorus, and from there we go straight back to our verse, and that's exactly the same as our first verse. And then we go to our pre-chorus. Now that's going to be nearly the same as well. It's only going to be the last chord that's going to change a little bit. We're going to play that F9 3 times now. Then we're going to play the 3rd fret on the E string, so we're just doing a G, and 2 upstrokes on the 3rd fret on the E and the B. So let me play that pre-chorus for you now. That's the only difference there at the end. And from there we go straight into the chorus. This is our second chorus. Let's have a look at that now. It changes a little bit. So our second chorus is going to be exactly the same as our first chorus. We play it through 2 times. The only difference is on that last 7 we don't play 2 times, we just play it once and go back to our G again. Now this time we're going to play the 3rd fret on the G string and the 5th fret on the B string. We're going to slide up 1 fret, do 2 mutes, and then slide up again and play the 4 and 6. So let's do that slowly. We do that 2 times. And then we just go back to our C riff again. And then we do that again. Now this time we're going to finish with a little run down. We're going to play the 5th fret on the G string, so 5, 3 on the G, and then on the D, 5, 3. So then go back to the 3rd fret on the G, on the D string 5, 3, on the A string 5, so we have, then on the D string 5, 3, on the A string 5, 4, and then back to the D string 3, A string 5, 4, 3, and then A string again 5, 4, 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, and on the E string 1, 2. So let me play that little run slowly for you. So let me play the chorus for you. I'll just play that first part once and then go into our new part and put that little run down there. So that's our second chorus. There's just an extra 2 parts added on from our first chorus, and we don't play that 7 twice at the end there, and then we have our little run down. And that leads us in to the start of the solo, or the bit before the solo, so let's go over that now. So we're going to start on the A string, play the first fret, then the third fret, and then on the D string, 1, 2, 3, 4, play the 4 again, and on the G string, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to do that twice. Let me do that slowly. And then we do exactly the same thing, but we just go down a string. So we have E string, 1, 3, A string, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 again, and on the D string, 3, 4, 5. Then it changes a little bit this time. We're going to play the E string again, 1, 3, A string, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to play the 3 again, slide to 4 and back to 3. And then A string, 1, 3, 1, D string, 1, 3. And we do that whole section times 2. So let me just play it slowly for you, then we'll do it up to speed. Again. A string. And then from there we go into our solo, so let me do that up to speed. I'll start with a little rundown first so you can see how that joins together. And then from there we're going into our solo. So I'll quickly run over the chords behind the solo. These are really easy. We're just going to do a B flat 5, hold for a 4 count or 1 bar, 2, 3, 4, go to our C5, hold for a count of 4, 1 bar, our E flat 5, 1 bar, and our F 1 bar. And we do that 2 times, and then we do G and we hold this for 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a C5, we hold that for 2 bars. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we do the G to C, we do that 2 times. And that's the rhythm behind the solo, so that's really easy, so let's play that quickly. Do that again. Solo rhythm. So now let's tackle the solo, which is coming straight from our. So let's jump into that now. So we're going to start with a bend on 17 on the G string, and we're going to hold the 18 on the B string, and we'll do that. And then do the bend again on 17 on the G string. Play the 18 on the B, do it again, bend 17 G, 18 B, 17 G, 18 B, and then do a bend on 17 on the G, pull off to 15. Play the 17 on the D, 15, hammer on to 17 on the G. So slowly. And then from there we're going to do the bend on 17 again, pull off to 15, 17 on the D, we're going to do 2 15s on the G, on the D, 17, 15, and then we're going to jump to the E string, 15, B string, 15, and then a bend on the 18 on the B string there. So let me do that first part slowly for you. And that's the first part of the solo. Now let's do that up to speed so you can hear how that's going to sound. So then we do this little blues lick. We start at 15 on the E, play 18 on the B, pull off to 15, and then play 18 on the G. And we do that there 6 times. So that's quite quick there. And then on the 7th time we do the same start, 15, 18, pull off to 15. Then on the G string I'm going to do a bend on 17, pull off to 15 and slide back to the 3rd fret there. And then we go into our tapping after that. So let me play that whole first part of the solo for you. And then we start this tapping bit. We're going to tap on 15 on the D string, pull off to 8, hammer on to 10. Then on the G string, tap on 15, pull off to 7, hammer on to 10. And then on the E string, so we're jumping a string here, tap on 13, pull off to 6, hammer on to 10, tap on 13 again, pull off to 10, pull off to 6. And then on the G string, we're hammering on to 10, tapping 15 again, pull off to 10, pull off to 7. Then on the D string, tap on 15, pull off to 8, hammer on to 10, 15, hammer on to 10. So let's do that first part slowly so you can hear how that's going to sound. And then we just come up 2 frets. We're basically doing the same thing, but on the G string we're going to do 2 taps. So this time we're tapping on 17, pull off to 10, hammer on to 12 on the D string. Then tap on 17 on the G string, pull off to 9, hammer on 12, and do that again, 17, 9, 12. Then on the E string, tap on 15, pull off to 8, hammer on to 12, tap on 15, pull off to 12, pull off to 8, hammer on to 12 on the G string, tap on 17, pull off to 12, pull off to 9, and then on the D string, tap on 17, pull off to 10, hammer on to 12, and do that 2 times there. So 17, 10, 12, 17, 10, 12. So it's nearly exactly the same as our first one. We're just doing 2 taps on the G string there, from 9 to 12, tap on 17. And then we move up and we're going to tap on 20 on the D string, and it's going to be the same again. We're just going to do this one twice. So tap on 20, pull off to 13, hammer on 15, tap on 20 on the G string, pull off to 12, hammer on to 15, then tap on 18 there, pull off to 11, hammer on 15, tap on 15 again, tap on 18 again, pull off to 15, pull off to 11, hammer on to 15 on the G string, tap on 20, pull off to 15, pull off to 12, tap on 20, pull off to 13, hammer on to 15, and then we do that through 2 times. This is our 3rd arpeggio, so let's play that slowly. And then we just move up 2 frets and we do it again. So we're tapping on 22 this time, pull off to 15, hammer on to 17 there, and then we tap on 22 again, this time the G string, pull off to 14, hammer on to 17, and then jump to the E string, tapping on 20, pull off back to 13, hammer on 17, 20, tap, 17, 13, coming down is exactly the same, hammer on to 17, tap 22 on the G string, pull off the 17, 14, tap 22 again on the D string, 15, 17, and do that again. We're going to come back up, so G string 22, 14, 17, E string 20, 13, 17, then we're going to slide up with your third finger on 20 and tap 3 times on 22. And that finishes our little tapping section. So let me play that for you up to speed. That's a little bit confusing, that bit. And then from the tapping part, we're going to 18 on the E string, play it 3 times. Then the 12th fret on the E string, 18 3 times again on the E string, 12th fret, and then 18 3 times again, back to the 12th fret. Now this time we do 18 2 times, 15, hammer onto 18, pull off the 15, back to 17 on the B string, E string, 15, 18, 15, 17 on the B, then on the E string, 13, 15, B string, 17, E string, 13, B string, 15, 17, E string, 13, B string, 15, G string, 16, and then we do that again, E string, 13, B, 15, G, 16, and then we go back to the 12th fret on the G, 12, B, 12, G. So let me do that part slowly for you there. It's a little confusing, that bit. And then from that 12, we're going to slide back to 11 and play 11 2 times. 13 on the B, 11 on the G, slide back to 10 and play it 2 times. And then 13 B, and then we come back up, 10, slide to 11 on the G, play 11 again, 13 on the B, and then 11, slide up to 12 and play 12 on the G, 13 on the B again, and then 12, slide back to 11, play 11 again, 13 B, and back to 11 on the G. So slowly. And then from there, we're going to come up to the 17 on the G, do a bend, play B string, 15, and then 18, pull off to 15, back to 18 on the G, so, and then 15 on the E, 18, pull off to 15 on the B, and then on the G, 18, 17, 15, pull off. Then we do a bend on the 17 on the G, play 18 B, do it again, bend 17 G, 18 B, and then we're going to do a bend and release on 17, pull off to 15, and then just 17, pull off to 15 on the G, and then do a tone and a half bend on 17 on the G again, and then just 15 on the G. Then from there we play 17, pull off to 15, again on the G, play 17 on the D, play 15, 18, pull off to 15 on the G, 17 on the D again, and then we've got this little run up there, we're going to play on the G, 15, 17, 18, on the B, 15, 16, 17, 18, on the E, 15, 16, 17, 18, play 18 again, and then do a bend on 18, then do a bend on 20, all on the E string, and then on the B string we're going to slide up to 15, E string 15, 18, and then back to the B string 18, so we have, and then E string 15, 18, and then to finish off we're going to play 15, hammer onto 18, pull off the 15 on the E, B string 15, pull off to 18, sorry, 18, pull off to 15, and then on the G string, 18, 17, 15, D string 17, come back to the G string 15, 17, 18, pull off to 17, pull off to 15. And that last little part's legato, so slowly. And that's the end of the solo there. So let me do that last little part slowly for you. And let's do that one more time, up to speed. This is a whole solo now, so you can hear how that sounds. So for our last choruses, it's going to be similar to the other choruses. We're going to start on our G. We're going to take our chord that we did before, 3 and 5, 3 on the G string, 5 on the B string, slide up 1 fret. And then we're going to palm mute the 4th fret on the G string 3 times. And then play the 6th fret on the E and the B. And we do that 2 times this time, so slowly. And then we just do our C riff the same as before. Then we do that riff again that we just did. Now this time we change back to the first riff. And then we do our rundown that we did before. Finish on the E string, 1, 2, and then we're going back to our G again. So let me play that little part up to speed for you so you can hear how that sounds. And then from there we go back to our riff that we just did, and we do that 2 times again. Our C riff. And we do that whole section 3 times. Let's just do that once up to speed. Now the last one changes a little bit. We go back to the riff we did before. We play our G again, our, and then we do our rundown. On the E string, 1, 2, and then we do something similar to our build up to the chorus. A string, 1, 3, D string, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 again, G string, 3, 4, 5, and then just finish on a G power chord. So let me play the last couple of riffs for you for the chorus, and then that last little bit there. And that takes us through to the end of the song. So there's quite a lot of little parts in there, some tricky bits, some fast runs as well, but just take your time, build your speed up and you'll get it. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you soon.